Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to the stream. I am Razim, currently as Jet the Rockruff, and this is Against the Storm. Okay, now we can continue talking.
Remember to lean forward.
Get into the
Why?
gaming position.
The gaming position.
Isn't the gaming position to lean back as far as you can and slouch down so you're basically vertical but not?
No, you need to lean forward as much as possible so that way you're gamer necking.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends on the game too, because if you're like playing Animal Crossing and like super chillaxed, I guess you could lay back. But if you're like intense, you gotta like lean forward as you're flying a drone, and like blowing people up in other countries or something. That's how video games work, right?
Also, Taldarius.
Yes.
There is actually one thing. I know you don't really want to work on this stuff while I'm playing something else, but this should be really.
I'm not going to... Okay, real quick. I'm not going to go into active discussions with you. If you want to mention something to me real quick, that's fine. I'm just not going to do active.
There was one thing that I wanted to get done yesterday that we didn't actually get done.
Which was?
Experience cost for moves.
Yeah, okay.
Which that should be relatively fast, so I can just pause the game while we do that. Yeah, I'm talking about Rao. So on that front, where is it? There it is. I want to come up with a... Ideally, I want to come up with a formula to calculate the cost of a move. And, well, I honestly can't think of anybody better for coming up with said formula than you.
So here's my question then. About how long do you want it to take to... Let's just put, like, moves into, like, 3 tiers, like, top of the head right now. So 1 through 4, 5 through 8, 9 through 12. 1, 2, 3. Tier 1, 2, 3. How long do you want it to take to earn a move that's in tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3? And then, scaling, like, status change moves, for example, like, vaguely in those categories.
Yeah, yesterday I did get distracted attacking poor Abby with biddies. Oh, that was great. Did you all know that you can start a hype train while somebody's not even streaming?
Yes.
Good night, Orca. Yeah, I did that.
So they just wake up to it going off?
Oh no, he was in call with us, but he wasn't streaming. And I'm just like, let's see if we could start a hype train. And so we bullied him into streaming. Anyways. So tier 1 moves should be relatively easy to acquire. I would probably say that they could get one every...
Duke.
3 to 4 sessions. Well, probably
so about
2 to
every
3
adventure.
sessions. Yeah.
So about every adventure, they should be able to buy a new basic tier 1.
Yeah. For tier 3 and like tier 2 would be probably, I'd say around well, if we're doing one session for tier 1, I would probably say
One adventure.
Or one adventure, yeah, that's what I meant to say. I would probably say like 5 adventures. No, that feels like too much.
We could go 1, 3, 5.
I definitely don't want the like I don't want them to. Well, then again, I guess 5
Well,
adventures would basically be like oh, several months of gaming to get a hyper beam. So yeah, that works.
yeah, but the thing is also that once you have a move, you have that move.
What do you mean?
So if you have if you basically, let's say that you have a move that you could buy, but you're not buying right now. That deals 9 damage. So that would be a tier 3 move. If you could get a hold of that early, then you have a move that has a base damage of 9 while being early stage, and thus no one can really, like, there's not good evade. So basically, you don't have to put any sort of points into your damage related things. Instead, you could go full in on accuracy and then buy a cheap tier 3 move that has a shit ton of base damage, and then you get to knockout punch everything. Because once you have a move, you just have the move at full effectiveness.
That is a very fair point.
So I don't mind it being 1-3-5 or 1-2-3, depending on like how much we want to allow people to do it. We could put restrictions saying that, you know, in I don't know, like you can only we like codify the tiers and we go, hey, you can only buy a tier 2 move when you have so many tier 1 moves. You can only buy a tier 3 move when you have so many tier 3. And then like maybe like put stuff like hyper beam in like a tier 4 section.
Yeah,
That's like
I like
end
that.
game.
I like that idea. I would say instead of forcing them to have so many moves, maybe have them have the skills to back it up.
Alright.
Because otherwise, yeah, they could buy 5, you know, however many tier 1 and tier 2 moves, and then get hyper beam or whatever, you know. And
Yeah.
but meanwhile, they've got a single dot in the stats.
In that case, let's split it up into 5 tiers. So like tier 1 would probably be like you know, like the extremely basic moves, like pound, scratch, growl, tail whip, yada yada. Tier 2 would be like your embers. You know, tier 3 would be like your flamethrowers. Tier 4 would be like
Row.
I don't know, like maybe like some specialty moves. Maybe you put Flame Blast here. Maybe you'd want that in tier 5. And then tier 5 is supposed to be like, you know, your end game, I'm going to fuck you up move. That way we could say, hey, in order to buy a tier 2 move, you need to have 2 dots in its requisite skill. If you want to buy a tier 4 move, you need to have 4 dots in its associated skill.
I like that. I
Alright.
I like that a lot. I do want to have a formula that we make clear, so that way, if people want to design their own signature moves, the details for
Well,
how
guys,
to do
I'm
that
gonna
are
go
there.
to bed.
Oh, okay. Good night.
Night, guys.
Alright, so
Have a good one, Timber.
This is just a quick discussion, and we can get back to other stuff. I just wanted to make sure that this got out of the way now.
yeah. So obviously I'm not gonna have this ready for like a while.
Oh,
But
yeah.
by a while I mean like, you know, probably like a day or two at least. But you know, I'm gonna be thinking this over. I'm gonna run with the base assumption that we're doing the, you know, tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bots associated.
I like the 5 tiers, yes. Yeah, 5 tiers, I like that. I was kind of leaning towards not necessarily tiers and more being like, okay, this move has this much power, so like say 4 power times, I don't know, we'll just say 5. And then it's got a lower accuracy, so that reduces it by so much, you know. That was more what I was thinking. And then, you know, it applies this status effect, so it gets an extra increase on cost from that. That's more what I was thinking for the system.
Yeah. No, that is actually what we were going to go with, mostly for like the XP cost of moves. Specifically, that's why like when we were writing it, I recommended and I wrote down because I know I was the one that wrote this or like was talking to you as like reading off writing it was that so where was it? Moves. When making moves, EXP allotment system where certain effects cost EXP, there's going to be an extra cost around each 4 damage die breakpoint. Between those breakpoints, there is a standard cost associated in that bracket per damage dice added. Overpowered moves are entirely possible. Everything must come with DM approval. The onus is on the player to prove to the DM that the variant move is acceptable, not the other way around.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what's already in the thing. This was already kind of like, you know, what we were planning on doing.
Sure.
I'm just also going to come up with a system to basically like properly rank, like guidelines on how to properly rank a move. So that way, for example, the DM can go, by the way, so you can make this move, but this is a tier 4 move.
Yes. Yeah, that sounds great.
And I know it's not DM, but whatever. Fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, so I desperately need to go eat something. So I'm gonna go do that. If you guys send me messages, I know Tanya just sent me a couple messages. I'll be responding to that when I'm done eating.
Okay.
I'm likewise getting pretty hazy, so I'm gonna head off to bed as well. You all have a good night.
All right.
Have fun.
Yeah, I'm glad that you guys had fun today.
Very much so. Thank you.
Glad you're feeling better.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So, Rose.
No.
Well, I mean,
What?
okay.
What? What? What?
No,
What,
it's fine.
What?
It's fine. Everything's fine.
No. What?
I just wanted to, you know, talk to my friend that I don't get to see much, but it's okay. I understand.
What?
Don't worry, the twins will be able to go off on their own adventure next time.
Ah, yes. We gotta. The twins coming back is going to be difficult. What are you guys going on about, Fox Warrior and Kieran? I just glance over at the chat and something about breathing?
Duke.
Yes, it's the manual breathing joke that if you see a text saying, now you're thinking about breathing, it makes you manually breathe.
Become a medic
Oh.
hazard.
Laboran Wolfmage cheered with 100 eggy
Ugh.
bitties. Duke is good Duke who needs belly rubs.
The dice always makes me shudder a little bit. But thank you for the biddies, Loberon. And hi, Achi. Ah, so humans like working bar. Okay. There. You all get to work in there. I need more humans.
Oh my.
You need more
Hello there,
lizards.
more humans. I do like the lizards, but they don't have very many bonuses to anything.
Lizards give bonuses to meat protection.
Well, yes, I know that, but... Hi, New Year's! How are you? And yeah, I know, it was really convenient that I mentioned that, and it's like, oh, hi, more humans! Hello there, Nibby. Uh-oh. I don't even know what this amber is used for.
Amber is used for trading.
No, no, you use it for lubricating machinery. What, have you never heard of ambergrease?
Hi, Adora.
Haha.
I missed whatever the hell that was. Oh no.
I said amber is used for lubricating machinery. Haven't you ever heard of ambergrease?
I have not.
I can't tell if you're fucking with me.
I am not.
It's stuff that whales produce.
Yeah, ambergrease is basically a whale boogie full of various caustic stomach chemicals that happens to be absurdly aromatic. And chemical refinements of that are what they used to use for perfume back in the day. For multiple reasons that I hope are obvious, it's basically banned worldwide now.
Yeah. Woohoo! I completed it!
Good
I
job.
think.
It's, people will still find pieces of ambergrease that wash up on the shore every so often, since, you know, there are still whales. But you can't legally sell it anywhere that I'm aware of. Of course, because it would depend on which country it washes up on the shore of.
Of course. Also,
Yeah,
New
it's one of the-
Year's!
it's
You
one of
should
those-
come join Voice.
Yeah, it's one of those cases where even if no whale was technically harmed, if you authorize the sale of it, then you're going to have a whole bunch of people that are like, yeah, this, it fell off the back of a truck. There's a pile of dead whales, you know.
It fell off the back of the ocean.
Yeah, exactly. It just washed up on shore. I don't know what you're talking about. No animals were harmed in the acquisition of this. And it's, you know, it's the snake breeders all over again.
Ooh. This is a hard choice for you, Sim.
I have no idea what any of this even means.
You probably don't have enough stuff to use the supply package. Do you want more vision? Or do you want a chance at getting something better at the question marks? Seal fragments are the green question marks.
What green question marks?
If you hit X there and zoom out a little bit, you can see on the map.
I don't seem to be able... Oh! The world is a vast, ever-changing place, and at its heart lies the smoldering city. I'm doing a tutorial thing now. Enter the smoldering city and use the resources you've gathered so far to buy Obsidian Archive Level 1 upgrade. Oh, okay.
Smoldering City is permanent upgrades.
This is looking like a mobile game to me.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just realized something horrifying.
Right
I'm
on!
looking through.
What?
Hi.
I'm looking through my fleshcraft options for building Satch here, and one of them is natural attack. One of the listings is tail slap, and I was just reminded of how the tails look on horseshoe crabs, and all I can think of is, yes, we sharpen the tail, and Satch's melee attack is to swoop down and just drag the thing along the ground like a giant blade. Just cleave anything in his path.
I see him coming from committing war crimes to more war crimes.
Oh, yeah.
New Year's!
Zim, what do you think?
Tetsun
Sorry,
Gray.
Orem distracted me because he couldn't open a jar of jelly. Okay, preserves. He is very particular about that.
Gel serves. For jelly.
But before we get into your question, Tanya, Rygon, what's the decision you want me to help you with?
I'm going to be making a dedicated Minecraft server, and I need a decision on which mod pack to use. So over in my Discord in the links section, I actually have a bunch of links kind of set up, and if people would be willing to take a look at them and vote for what they'd like to see on stream, I'd appreciate that. And thank you, New Year's, for already doing so.
No problem.
Dark RPG is a fun one. Can you vote for multiple?
Yes, you can.
I voted for 2, but you can vote for 7.
I voted for 2 as well.
Yeah, everyone's like looking over at Eternal, and I'm just like, oh no. People are choosing the silly one.
I've actually played it before. It's the only issue I find with it is it's really demanding on the system.
Hence, well, I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, if we're running a server, the server can deal with it.
Yeah.
And Dark RPG starts with Origins.
I don't know what that is.
Did you want to start with a bonus of playing as a dwarf?
Oh, that kind of thing. I get you.
Yeah.
Wait, is the game going? Huh. I guess not.
We're just on the victory screen on stream.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. Every time like Minecraft gets mentioned, I forget that it was like fully released like 12 years ago.
Alright, I voted.
Now, well, thank you much. I appreciate it. Well, nowadays, depending on what avenue you choose to look at, you can pretty much create an entirely new game.
That's one of the strongest points, definitely.
Like, I think Minecraft alone really goes to show just how important mods are to sustain the lifespan of a game. Like Minecraft is still relevant because of such things like that.
Yeah,
Same with Skyrim.
and people. Yep.
Skyrim would definitely not be relevant at all without mods.
Mm-hmm.
It will last
Which is why it always
maybe 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Which is why it always astounds me whenever people choose to make their games non-moddable.
Are you not streaming?
Not at the moment.
Some.
Why?
Oh, I was gonna pop out your chat.
I can. I'm just doing nothing at the moment, so I figured I'd turn it off.
No, that's fair.
Fair enough.
I just was going to pop out your chat, and because I had to close it last night after you raided, so.
You're always streaming, it's force of habit.
Yeah. But it's okay. It's not like you have to. Fox Warrior, I am
I will.
No. Don't do it unless you want to.
24-hour stream, let's go.
No, you have work.
And Fox Warrior, I'm completely tapped out.
Oh, here, I'll tap you in.
With a box and a hat. Oh, I guess they were both hats.
There we go.
Oh,
Tapped
the
in
hat.
the brain.
Yeah. Today was a good stream, though.
Holy
Joke.
crap.
Yep,
that's
and
good.
apparently I'm going to be dating freaking Moriarty soon.
Yes, you are.
That was the
Sudden right
hardest
turn and
ship
topic
I have
change?
ever seen.
What
What game
Rygon?
you played? I said that was a sudden right turn and a topic change. I wasn't expecting it.
It's from our game tonight.
I
Toshime
see.
here. Toshime here said certain things in a particular way that he knew would be misunderstood, which in turn, which of course, it makes sense because he's a barbarian. But in turn, that led down a long cycle of now Rosalia and Moriarty are together.
Oh.
So, yeah, basically, thanks to telephone game happening, Moriarty was under the impression that Rose was into him. And as she's in the middle of trying to reject him, trying to say, no, stop, that's not how this is, and he's just like, you're just denying your feelings. Suddenly, thanks to chat, he just spontaneously grows a set of antlers, and she's like, fuck. Messages from the gods don't get much more direct than that. At least not without using lightning.
The reason for the antlers is you were saying, hey, you wouldn't date anybody without antlers or hooves.
Exactly. Yeah, she specifically said you're a pair of antlers and some hooves short of being dateable. I think was how I phrased it.
Mm-hmm.
And then a few minutes later, he suddenly grows antlers, and she's just like, "Well, fuck. I guess the gods have spoken. I'll give him a shot." And then he doubles fucking down, and when we're bartering with Greaves, he freaking gets an amulet that when he's wearing the amulet, he's undead. And Rose immediately ends up with the compulsion. She ends up trying to use Command Undead on him without even realizing she's doing it. Just because.
Chaos. Sweet, beautiful, delightful chaos.
And now they're the first thing that they're doing together. I'm not going to say as a couple because I am allowed to finish the supply of copium. I paid for it. I'm huffing all of it. Is that they are making a project that she's had on her to-do list for a very long time. They are making SAT, which is short for satchel. making an undead backpack that can fly.
Grifton created my stream with 3 viewers.
Fox Warrior, yes, I'm good. And hello there, Griffin Vuk. Hello, thank you very much for that raid. How is your stream? Likos, it's good to see you again. Hello there. Ah, so Mega Man 11. Very nice. Did you win? Also, look, Gip Gap. It's a griffin.
Yee.
Did they spell
For a
it
minute
right?
there, I thought it was Griffin Duke.
Look, the only spelling of Griffin that I don't like is Griffon.
Oh, okay.
But otherwise, I alternate between all of them.
Yeah, it's a griffin. But yeah, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in. Hello, Deus Wolf. Hello, Likos. Hello, Griffin. I am Rozhim. We do all sorts of things here. We just finished our one of our Pathfinder games, but now we're moving on to Ascent to Ascend, which was our Pathfinder game. No, we're doing Against the Storm while discussing random subjects that pop up. Yeah, thank you so much. No, we're not doing Ascent again. Not tonight.
No, it's another campaign with the same name, and these are the characters. It's all 5 of us, and Zim is the DM. The
I'm just
storyteller.
completely lost.
Alright,
Sorry,
looks like we're
just going
doing
over the
Round.
mage game.
Let's play.
New RAL campaign. What, this will be what, the third one?
Row.
No, this would be the... Oh, wait, yeah, this would be the third one. Yeah. At least for now.
Yeah, Pog, so what's going to be the first session, storyteller?
Character creation.
Row.
What are you playing, Gib Gab? Tell me about your character.
I want to play a spoink who wants to form a mafia.
Who wants to what?
Form a mafia.
I see, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna trade in pearls. I'm gonna have the most valuable of them pearls. And if you try and steal it, I will push you over, and your heart will stop beating.
I see.
So confused right now.
And apparently Fox Warrior says that apparently it's called Giving Zim Counseling featuring Rygon.
Alright, so what we're gonna play is this game, right? We're gonna give some counseling, and Rygan is gonna tell us cold or warm depending on how well you're doing.
Just sitting here being judged by Rygon. Alright, so Tanya, what are you playing?
Nothing
come
at the
on.
moment. I'm still tinkering around with my character sheet here. Getting the Satch built.
Okay, before you tinker with your character sheet, you need to have your character concept and such. You can't even start making a character unless you know what the character is.
I'm
For a RAW
working
system.
with- Wait, for Rao? What? I'm not part of that game.
You are now?
I find it very funny. Banui just messaged me, right?
Uh-huh.
I had messaged him at like 2:30 saying like, hey, we're going to be doing some Arma 3, right?
Hold the line. This hamlet
And now he messages me now, like 12 hours later, and it's just like, oh, you guys are
Royal
done.
raided my stream with 3 views.
It's like, yes, it's been a while.
Hello! Hello, Hoot Hoot. How was your stream? Welcome in. I mean, I know he's been streaming all day.
Still
I know I am one that checks my messages rather often while streaming, but some people actually have a professional etiquette on that front and don't check their messages.
Like me.
True. I was surprised. I guess that should have been my first clue that you weren't streaming, is the fact that you actually responded with before, 5 hours later.
Well, I mean, what can I say? It doesn't give me notification pop-ups.
What do you mean so much sound, Woe? Are you okay?
I approve of what Fox Warrior said. Yeah, all the burps are rating.
Yes, all the burps are rating.
Hi, Will.
I apologize.
Hello.
I had a very talkative individual, and I was trying to track all of the things and barely tracking.
One of those situations.
Yes. On top of the fact that, of course, Mech Warrior throws in. Like, I was trying to track the stream of Ascent to Ascend, Mech Warrior, and the folks I was crewing with. The result was a mixed bag of what I caught. I heard something about Woe being summoned in the chat that I read, and I don't recall much of the chaos.
Well, so what you need to know is Rosalia and Moriarty are now a couple.
Congratulations, Tanya. And I don't see Foxbard here, so that'll be delayed.
He needed bed.
They get full support, all of the fun, and I'm sure it'll go well. I'm sure they'll give me plenty of influence ideas down the line. I do apologize if I missed the deployment of the one I'd offered and/or return of.
I believe all of your influences were accepted.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this literally is just a mobile game.
Whoa,
What
whoa,
the hell?
Yes.
I had the sudden realization. Well, I realized midway through Arma. Cause like I was about to say the same thing. Cause I was trying to listen in, but then like Arma got very chaotic because we did a really dumb thing at the beginning of the session, and I realized you should. So basically, we need Zim to join at some point, and then you can be Zim's bodyguard / personal medic.
Do you have helicopters?
Yes.
I will also fly.
We have in fact just obtained multiple transport helicopters and a Hind, and also basically a discount Apache, including all their guided weapons, etc.
Watch in horror whatever I figure out how to maneuver and do.
Just don't crash it. We don't have that many.
Oh, no. I won't crash it. Just, if there's anything I've learned from those who have played with me on PlanetSide, be prepared to be terrified. Apparently, my flying is erratic and horrifying to be on board of.
Oh, don't worry. I can terrify you another way. When someone gets shot, I'll just be like, "Oh, let me bandage them with. Let me just select one of these 4 random bandages. I never remember what they do. They're waking up, epinephrine, have a bunch of blood, saline, plasma, all of them. I'll just throw them together. Have some CPR and more epinephrine, another one, just in case."
I'm gonna drop out of chat.
Okay, Tanya.
Okay,
Congrats on linking
Take
up
care.
with the Foxbot.
Oh my fucking god.
Rose is good bean. Moriarty is good bean. All is well. The 2 most sane of the party. It is powerful.
She
Rose
already
just
left.
needs to remember to kill me next time.
She already left.
But yeah, don't worry, Will. You'll horrify us with your flying, I'll horrify you with my first aid skills.
Yay!
On the plus side, I keep people alive.
Oh god,
almost
what is happening?
most of the time.
Yes. Oh.
It's activating.
The end of the blight cycle.
It's a volcano. It's doing volcano things.
Your goal as a viceroy is to reach the ancient seals with your caravan and reforge them, pushing back the Blightstorm. Ah. You're almost ready to venture out on your own. Choose any map tile inside your embarkation range to begin. Well, I mean, there's this fancy schmancy thing right here.
If you place a city next to it, you'll get the bonuses of the outposts.
But I also want to go this way, apparently.
Speed or benefits?
Oh, I can also go this way.
Yeah, there's 3 of those green things on the map. You can only get 1, though. You just have to end your movement before the storm hits again. You only get about 5 cities in the beginning.
I only see 2.
Ah. Yeah, I only see 2 of them as well.
There's one way far out.
Top right?
So there's usually 2 of the of a lower level and then 2 of a higher level.
So Rygon, I'm playing a game called Against the Storm.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you've played it, but it's intriguing so far.
Definitely seems like it.
Well, I guess I'll set up next to this one. To embark, you must first choose a caravan that will become the foundation of your town's population. Oh, no! I wasn't ready!
You can hit back to change the spot.
Where is the back button?
Escape after it tutorializes you.
Oh, it's just okay, we're good. Next, choose a
See,
difficulty. The higher the risk, the greater the reward. But beware, an inexperienced viceroy won't last long on the higher difficulties. Lastly, use all of your embarkation points to take extra goods with you. You are finally ready to embark on your own. Remember, there is always a way out. Experiment and adapt. May the storm be gentle on you, Viceroy. Pat the Rygon. Rygon, good bean. So, in other news, what are you playing, New Year's?
Me, what I'm playing at the moment?
Oh, what you're
Nothing,
playing for the
actually.
RAW game that we're starting
I don't know.
right now.
Oh, if I was to... Let's say this is actually really happening, I'm not sure. I actually had an idea in my head for a while. I'd make a Hislanian Zora named Wisp. That for some reason always feels sad.
I'm sad. Sounds
That's all
interesting.
I've got so far.
What's their motivation to do anything?
To try and find a way not to be sad anymore.
There you go. Beautiful. I love it.
Oh, I have to go with this one because it includes eggs.
It's also the very obvious choice there.
Don't forget the embarkation bonus on the right. You choose those. You can choose eggs.
Yeah, more eggs.
Already on it.
Oh, looks like Minecraft Internal has just pulled out ahead. Everybody really wants to see me take on a quest where I have to mine 1 million dirt blocks.
Oh, that's nothing.
This settlement shall be dubbed Fox Warrior.
Oh, and for the Rouse system, you wanted me to make a character, Magikarp. Goal of jumping the highest mountain.
Flop, flop.
Fine.
Flop.
Alright, what are you playing, Rygon? Rygon? Hello?
Unit lost.
Oh, no. Oh, sorry, I think I smashed those first two layers of the name.
Rip. Is gone.
What happened?
I don't know. Just suddenly proof. I don't know where it is.
Oh, we cut off. Oh, I see. We cut off the RY. Okay. Okay.
Oh. Yes. You ever just talk to a friend in DMs and you're just immediately like speak and begin doing a cursed thing and you're like, this is why we're friends?
Do what?
Like, you ever like someone DMs you, right, and you like respond and you just immediately begin having an incredibly cursed conversation, and it's like, yeah, this is why we're friends.
It's not that cursed.
Not curse per se.
Well, look, I mean, you say that, but like we've just exchanged 5 messages and they are in order. Blank and blank torture from, and I'm about to respond. You know what those blanks are. Oh my gosh, whoa, you actually have just a tiny gremlin locust. I hatingly love this.
Yes, and I matched the DPS of the goofball who is going meta. Or is just doing what they do. Not going meta, but they're doing their own thing. And if I'm running with AI, all of the kills. It is glorious. Locust is adorable. You cannot convince me otherwise.
The best part about the Locust is when you begin running with a Big Mech, and suddenly you have a Big Mech aim at you with an AC 20 and like 5 large layers, so you get one shot and you're like, time to try again.
You say this, but I actually giggle and laugh as everything flies around me.
Don't worry. It'll happen eventually. You can't escape the nuclear Irby.
I am terrified of that. Look at me.
Also, goddamn it, touch me too accurate. Too perfect.
And if you want the best vehicle in Arma, use the Arma cart.
No, because it requires a DLC and I refuse to pay for that.
They give that out sometimes for free.
Fair enough. Well, no, look, I sent it to all I can imagine is, right, we're all out here trying to learn all of Arma's complicated systems and mechanics, and I just imagine, right, like I'm reading through this cheat sheet to learn how to use the medical system. Because one of the mods we added adds a realistic medical system, to the point where, like, there's an option for the light version of the medical realism system. There's the medical realism system as like the default, there's an advanced, and there's another option for an even more advanced one. And we're playing on like the default one, and I'm already like having to read through the cheat sheet every time to see the summarized version of what do I do when someone gets shot.
Just use this impact version.
I wish. But I just imagine, right? Like I'm frantically scrolling through the pages trying to find out what to do, and I just imagine looking up and I see a helicopter flying upside down above me with Will as the pilot.
It can be done.
Oh, it can be done. Just not by me. I'll crash that shit.
Zim, are you winning this run?
I just fucking started!
Are you winning, Duke?
No,
Yes,
I
yes,
am
clearly.
very much losing.
Yes, we are clearly winning turn 1. Maximum Marten shatters.
Excellent.
The twins are good, but not that good.
Just make sure to set down woodcutter's camp before you run out of that resource.
Already done.
Nice. I guess you could say chop chop.
I will stab you.
Oh well. Don't worry, I know how to heal a stab. I'll use a packing bandage, then a field dressing, then a morphine, and I'm good to go. Maybe I'll do 250 milliliters of blood. How many morphines can you give someone before they overdose in armor?
The better question is how many bullets can you give? How many bullets can you give them before they overdose on lead?
It depends on where you hit them. If you're fighting AI and you're trying to shoot AI, about like 30 to the chest. Which is not an exaggeration. I literally had to shoot someone 30 times and only then did they go down. The good thing is they went down really quickly after the 30th bullet. If you're fighting AI and you get tapped on the head, you die instantly. Go figure. Oh, you don't die, you just go down and then I have to like put a little gauze in your head. Sometimes.
Okay, we apparently have no wood, so I'll take you all out of there and put you into a woodcutter. Well, not all of
Why are
you.
you throwing personnel in the woodcutter? It's a little harsh.
Because they're not working hard enough.
Oh, heck.
Put people in the
Yeah.
woodcutter. I agree.
Don't challenge me. I'll heck you up.
I'll be careful. If they're that thick-headed, it might break it.
I challenge you to a cute contest. What are you gonna do then? Are you gonna lose or are you gonna win? That's what I thought.
That's when he sends out Rygon to be his champion.
What's up?
Rygon, I
Rygon,
choose you!
You're the cute one.
Oh! Puts away the Glock.
We'll go with that one.
And I love the one that you just didn't pick reappeared again.
Yeah. And now I'm depleted. Because I did want this one, because it's easy, but that bonus seems really nice. But at the same time, I don't think I actually have access to farming.
You probably
Packs of
have
crops.
some.
You can
You'll
make
just have
packs
to-
of crops. It's just harder.
Yeah. You don't need any farming, actually.
You just
if you
have
the right-
you have the makeshift post, which is the basic one to make packs of crops.
Okay, we'll take that then.
With delivery is easy. 2 free people.
Oh, hey.
Although
It's already
although the
done.
hunters-
Woohoo!
+1 to your meat.
Good. Give me all the meat. I do
Oh,
enjoy
wow.
meat.
Now, the only thing
wow.
that matters is filling up that blue bar.
What's the blue bar?
It's your victory bar. Once you get
I'll
that
come back
all
to
the way
that.
filled, you leave this map and you select a new place to start again.
So you want your blue bar to be longer than that red bar.
Generally, that's a good thing.
If the red bar fills up, you lose automatically.
And then you have to go back to the citadel.
So this game is just a bar measuring contest. I don't know, all I'm saying is kind of sussy.
You gotta wait for the coffee to brew up there, LeBron. That's a real shame.
No.
The destination isn't important, so much important in the end. It's how you make your way to the destination.
Not about the ending. It's about the journey.
Exactly.
It's about the wearing? Okay.
No, I don't want to explode just now. I've been vibing all day. We were mad bussin' over at Rigonia.
Yeah, we were.
I got to like call in air support, and the enemies all lined up perfectly for the cluster munitions. It was beautiful. I got to see it firsthand, and then one of them started flying directly towards me, and I was like, oh god, the plane overshot, oh no.
The plane.
It landed very close to the
And-
house I was hiding in.
Then later you found out exactly why it's against the Geneva Convention to use such munitions.
The car was alright. It exploded under the car, but the car was alright, and so was I. If I'd stepped onto
Hey,
it, it would have been a
Neo.
different thing.
It's good to see you, Neo. I'm okay.
It's a floppy up in me.
Yes.
What?
Hi.
Hello.
Blum.
So, for this rock campaign, what are we gonna make your storyteller icon?
Oh, I've already got that.
What's it gonna be?
For the RAW campaign.
What about it?
Oh, apparently we're doing an impromptu RAW session right now. Speaking of, I need to know what you're playing.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, ditto. All the TF.
No, I don't wish to be goofy.
But you can be gloopy. When you're sad, you can do like the melty icon and have someone pick you up, and then you'll like slip through their arms, and you'll realize you can never be hugged, and it'll be terribly sad, lonely existence.
No, he's gonna
You
play
need
a
to talk to
Jigglypuff.
somebody?
Rygon's gonna play a Jigglypuff.
Do you need to talk to somebody?
Gib Gab, if you never want to be picked up, you just play the trash one.
I
I'll
feel like...
probably play like it's an Alolan Vulpix or something.
Ooh,
Interesting.
more foxes. Good.
I like the Vulpix line. I like to play as them.
Eee.
It's either that or a Nickit. I like Nickits too.
I'd play a Vulpix, but someone already plays a Vulpix, and I
Yeah.
have to be a special snowflakey bean. It must be unique.
Well, I wasn't meaning for that to come up, but I have a Vector.
I don't know, I'm looking at the Marten. You gotta wait for the Marten to...
I am using UWO to get a link.
Pet.
There you go.
Is adorable.
But it's Rouse, so like, you gotta have a different one, because it's gotta be from another world. This is just you, you know? Like, you can't take a selfie and be like, this is my fantasy icon.
No, the storyteller gets to be whatever they choose to be.
Some cheating.
Like, Raygon was not required to be a Ninetales for it, but he chose to be.
No.
And now
Don't
Woe
worry.
is a mole rat.
The DM can play their Mary Sue.
True.
I'm
Oh my
a
God.
Mary.
Whoa, you can play the Diglett with a knife.
Tired hoots or dukes or steps. I don't know. Don't step.
Oh, I thought you said tired stabs.
Ooh, 3
Yes.
grain per minute. That sounds good.
Tired steps. You will not get around anywhere. Oh god, the rain. No, not the rain!
Hello there, Sirio. Yeah, we're starting up a new RAW campaign on Wednesdays. Another one primarily
Yep.
for play testing.
Hmm.
Yes.
We are looking for new people, for people to play in that. We've got a bit of a group already, because we're just bringing over those that are available from our old Guild Tales game, but
Or Martin trying to dig through the water.
Play.
Sorry, I know you said something, but I genuinely wasn't listening. I was too busy looking at the Martin. I was just entranced by that video. Can you repeat the short version of it? This is alright.
New campaign of RAW. Wednesday.
3 times the fun.
Rally on Wednesday.
Well, that's always fun. When somebody comments on one of your pieces on FA, telling you that you don't know what your own art piece that you commissioned is.
oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I get this person who just commented, it's like, and I had posted a piece, Anger Without Boundaries, right? Because I had commissioned him to be angry, or to at least look angry in the TF picture. And the person posted like, he doesn't look so much as angry as confused. Like, okay.
I've
He's so angry
been
though, because that's what I commissioned.
I've been spreading my gallery around to other sites, and some sites that allow people to change tags on them are really annoying.
Oh, so?
Well, for example, people, in particular E621, people keep adding tags that are not what that piece is.
Okay.
For example, there's one comic TF. Like, it's a chibi style, sure, but it's a friend of mine being turned into a feral wolf. And my character comes in and is like, oh, there you are. And somebody keeps adding the cub tag to it. And it's like, this is not... This wolf is standing at chest height to a 6'6" guy. If that is a cub, that is one huge fucking cub. I actually had to reach out to the admins on that, and I'm like, yeah, this is not okay. Yes, they can, Fox Warrior.
That seems to be a really good way to lead to some trouble.
Oh, I know, and that's why I'm paranoid about it now. I'm like checking the tags on some of my pieces frequently to make sure somebody hasn't gone and done that. Because it's like, this is not what I wanted. That is not what's going on there. Like, come on. And then another person tagged on, wrote a message on the post like, I'm removing this because it's not there. And I'm like, and it was a TF piece. And they're like, they removed the TF tag. And I'm like, it's a subtle TF, yes. But that doesn't mean that it's not TF. It's
Some
annoying.
people's kids, jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need to be mid-sequence.
Exactly. Okay, are there any herbs, berries, or mushrooms within range of this? I don't think so.
Not yet.
No oranberry for you.
Oranberry.
No berry.
Maybe more berry out there.
So what are so in the game? What is amber used for?
It's basically a
Trading post.
currency.
Okay. I don't even think I have any tools.
You've unlocked the trading post, General. If you put one down, traders will come by about every 5 minutes when it's not the major storm.
Well, I don't think I even have tools to send it to the Citadel. So.
Yeah, probably not.
With a trader, you can get tools. You can get general items from them.
Alternatively, you can also take the amber, extract the mosquito out of it, and use the mosquito's blood to resurrect dinosaurs and make a theme park out of it.
Not in this game.
SMH my head.
Can only dream.
Gab, what do you think about the picture I sent?
I'm check. Sorry, I had Discord closed for a moment. I was just sitting down staring up at the roof.
Okay.
Hold up. What are you now, Wostein?
Noctowl.
Oh, okay.
Just alternating between the two color variants, Mayon and normal. I'm also laughing because this was a drawing I did at one point with the intent of, yes, a Noctowl picking an oranberry out of a bag. However, allow me to go ahead and show what I originally did, and then what I later corrected to, because turns out oranberries are tiny. And I mean tiny.
I thought you were trying to do Gabora.
So, this one, with my idle animation when I'm not talking, is the small berry. Now allow me to go ahead and put up the original one I did. Okay, now that it's there, behold. Big berry, big berry.
Nom.
Big berry,
I am
big berry.
still. Oh, in the beak?
Yes, in beak.
It is barely visible.
Exactly.
Oranberries are
Oranberries are like a meager inch or two or some such. And Noctowl is nearly 6 foot. Or rather, between 5 and 6 foot. Noctowl are huge, Oranberry are small.
Okay, looks like the Eternal One won, so I'm gonna start setting up the server for that.
Alright.
Hmm. Oh yeah, by the way, Zoom.
What?
When will the League of Legends with the steering wheel happen?
We are still figuring that out.
You gotta let me know so I can go be an ADC and curse team and like do my thing where I think I'm good at the game and then I just get completely destroyed by the enemy.
Okay.
I won't make curse life harder on purpose, I just suck at League of Legends.
Like,
Yes.
I don't know. If I wanted to be evil, I'd like bring along Zim and Fetch. I don't know.
Well, I can't go along because he'll be playing on my computer.
Ooh, fair enough. Yeah, can't sabotage teams.
And Sim, it looks like you've completed the clearing grades order.
Well, good night, Chrysalves.
Good night, Chris.
Good night, Chrysalvos. I miss you already.
Hope you sleep well.
well, not the best time to hand that one in.
Why?
You didn't look at the forest mysteries, like. Fortunately, your hostility's not that high, so you lucked out on it this time.
The what?
He's fine.
The little number up the top. It's at 0 at the moment.
The red eye.
The red eye number.
It's only his first storm, so it's not
Fair
bad.
enough.
I have no fucking clue what you guys are talking about.
I don't mind it. It didn't. It's something I observed, but yeah, but it was not. It was not really
Exactly.
important in that circumstance.
What is my Minecraft username?
Adorable bean.
Oh.
Yes. No.
Oh, I needed to do that. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting grain every few minutes, so yeah, I'll pack up some grain, sure.
Solid choice.
Tired.
This is no longer tutorial as far as I'm aware, Fox Warrior.
Correct.
So for a brief moment, when all the lightning was going off, I am tired, brain is going half speed, probably gonna go to bed, but I glanced up, saw the bonfire, and briefly thought, oh, shoot, is that burning?
I would hope so.
Yes,
Newcomers.
Ooh.
These ones bring eggs.
Yes, if that fire's not burning, everybody's leaving.
Actually, I had one case where the fire wasn't burning, and one of the species weren't leaving.
Did you have them focused?
Nope. It was near the end of the game, though. It was near the end of the particular settlement. They were just so happy that even while the fire was not burning, and they're all homeless because because of being
raincoats and
they weren't actually leaving. It's actually quite funny if only experienced it once.
but it's about time for me to hop off.
Sounds good.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Bye,
Sleep well.
bye.
Bye. I'm gonna use Splash now.
Ugh.
It had no effect.
Good man.
Unless, of course, it was a contest, in which case, it's a really good move.
You're gonna move?
No, it's still not a good move. We're talking about Splash, but you get penalties if you use the same move more than, twice in a row. So
True.
if you use... If Splash is all you know, and that's all you're using...
Yeah, but Magikarp can learn Tackle.
Later.
It's only 15. Level 15.
I suppose technically he would get access to Tackle as well, because I did put a minimum of 3 moves.
And Flail.
But can it learn Flail?
Yes, it can.
Huh. I think I'll put a special limit on Magikarp, though. Because, frankly, no.
Duke.
The next closest location's in New York.
For what?
For late, I'm setting up the Minecraft server, right? It is like, we don't have enough slots left in that server region. Maybe you can try the next closest one, New York. Like, yeah, no, I'm not choosing New York. I'm pretty sure my latency would just be crap. Oh, my latency in Seattle is actually pretty good, though.
I think I have something that can produce flour already. Maybe.
You can actually check that. A few ways.
Well, don't leave me in suspense.
You can, when you're in that screen, you can hover over the building picture and it'll show up what's your best production, and if it's better at it than what you have. Not in that screen, in the when you're selecting a bit, and there you can also check it.
Well, this still lets me do what I need here. This will also produce flour.
Yep.
Ooh, a small encampment. You want me to give you eggs to return to the Citadel? Fuck you! You get mushrooms and you join our group. Alright, where can I move you to?
Can't wait until the building
Nowhere,
opens up.
apparently.
That allows 4 eggs to be produced.
It will forever be a part of every settlement. I don't care if something else is more useful. The eggs are highest priority. You have nothing you can collect. Okay. I'll just throw you over here. And unassign everybody. This woodcutter's camp will be moved over here. We do have a forager's camp that we can use, though. Fox Warrior, why? I am not sitting on a throne of lies. What the heck? Ooh, that wildfire essence seems good. And so do the coats. But I'll need to figure out how to produce coal. Ah, I guess I have a mine. The things that are blue means that that produces what I want, right? Or that
Those
resource.
are the ones you have that you
Okay.
can produce. But you'll find on this map in particular, if you check up at right near the Queen's Envoy's portrait, there's a little circle with a mushroom symbol.
What?
Yeah, that shows you what the map has on it.
Oh.
The primary resources. So in this case, your mine is probably not going to be useful because there's no coal as a primary resource.
Ah. But the kiln, I'm assuming, can turn, like, wood into coal, then.
Yeah, basically.
Well, I can probably get the kiln later, then.
It's a pretty solid building. Like, at the very worst, it will just make your fuel stretch out longer.
Rawr! Rawr.
Row.
Chop down more trees. And yes, that Rao made it storm. Thanks.
All rouse
Feel
cause
the
chaos.
backhand of justice.
Very well, Kenku. Your pack has been sent. Good luck. Dook, 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 dook. Sleep well, Kenku. Thanks for coming by. What are you now, Woe?
I am goofing around, going through the arts.
The Woe no longer exists.
No.
Start the battle! Yes, the artist has become the art. And now he's got a bazooka. Rygon, run!
What's up?
The Woe has a bazooka. Who the hell let him have a bazooka?
Oh, no one let me have this. This was acquired in Starbound.
Oh.
Don't worry, I won't hit you from 500 meters out beyond visual range. I like magnetic missiles, they go very far.
When I
like
came
it.
at you, you better be in the car.
Hostility from woodcutters is decreased by 4. That sounds useful.
Quite a nice card. Yeah, quite a nice perk. Yeah.
And there is clay on this map. There aren't reeds, but I don't know what reeds are used for, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Okay.
There's newcomers. Hey, one of them will bring me coal. Actually, both of them will. But only one of them will bring me enough, so we'll accept that group.
All the scalies.
Call the scales. Do 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 do. Oh, no more resources for this camp. Alright, it goes over here. Clear it out.
With all the other second-hand camps.
What?
With all the other second-hand camps, it looks like a bit of a caravan park there.
I'm just winding up with all the camps just sitting there waiting.
That's how it basically goes.
Oh, but this glade has some mushrooms.
Yep.
I think this one can
Nice.
gather that. No. This one can. No. What the hell do I need for this? Herbalist camp?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, here's the herbalist. Okay. Put it back to work. I'm just trying to clear out space right now for building some houses. Because the queen is getting angry.
Beer.
She always getting angry.
Well, if the queen gets angry, then apparently she just is like, and fuck you, you die now. How dare you take 2 seconds more than what I wanted? Meat!
More meat.
I still don't have any tools,
Duke.
so we will break this open. Ooh. More order. Oh, why are these ones different color? I don't like that.
Мне кажется, их надо парой заводить, знаешь, чтобы они друг друга мутили весь день.
Oh, you wanted eggs.
Oh yeah, that does give me a bunch of eggs. Yoink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can already deliver it. Yoink.
Pick the order of eggs, and may they not be shattered.
Complete at least one event by making a decision. Loyalty. The hell does that mean?
So certain events out there are marked with certain symbols. Loyalty, the crown one, which is a loyalty, empathy. When you get to choose which one or two choices in a glade event what to do. You'll find it. Sometimes you'll get ones like that, like loyalty. They want you to do one that specifically has that. Yeah. Loyalty's pretty easy to find.
Well, that one will apparently give me seized inheritance. The property of the deceased is seized for the benefit of the whole settlement. Gain 20 random goods every time a villager dies. Sure.
Yeah.
No, I think I already have packs of provisions.
Yeah.
And I've got ruins that I can already salvage or rebuild. So, yeah, let's do that. I just never bothered to do these yet. Actually...
Now you have a reason to.
Oh, I guess that doesn't actually... Right gun, cute.
Yes.
And right gun, friendship.
Absolutely so.
What's up, Fox Warrior? Oh, I get a blueprint. I have no idea which one to go with.
That's an interesting set of choices there.
Yeah.
There's a magnifying glass there that you can click on that, and that checks, and that shows you more details about the building.
Ah. However, I'd also need a way to produce ale.
Yeah.
I don't think I have that. I can produce barrels at the provisioner if I had the resources. I do not.
Not yet, no.
No.
You don't need to produce them either. You can also purchase them if you're lucky. But definitely something you shouldn't rely on.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with the human house. That was the previous settlement. That was the previous settlement, Fox Warrior. And what was that, what was that? New Year's?
I'm sure the humans will love that.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Fortunately, they're not the ones that I want to appease.
Everyone else but the humans, basically, right?
Yes, exactly. I shall appease the Rygon.
Oh, somebody else
Rygon.
left? Oh.
I don't think so.
What's up?
Not for a bit.
What can I do
but,
for you?
But I am appeasing the Rygon.
Feed me.
Oh, you want food? Oh, well, I guess, yeah, we're just not gonna be able to do that.
You know what I really want to make right now?
What?
Corn on the cob.
Oh, I haven't had corn on the cob in so long.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that. It's like, it's so easy to make too. You literally just boil some water. Next time I go to the store, I think I'll make some.
Oh no, they used my coal!
Yeah,
Ah!
I'm downloading it. Gibba gabba. Gibba gabba.
Gibbous gabamus.
Gibba gone.
And probably.
But yeah, I'm downloading the Eternal Minecraft one with 380 mods in it.
Yeah, it does have a lot in it.
Yeah. And I got in a server, so hopefully that should help with that whole, you know, nasty little memory thing while I'm streaming. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go get some
Should be good enough.
Should be. I put in 8 gigs for it. It cost me like $40, so it better be.
Wow.
I think I've only ever
If you all want to see
seen.
good content, tip your favorite streamer. I don't think people realize how much we spend in the background for this kind of stuff.
Oh no, they really don't.
I mean, there's always a reason why when my relatives are setting up such servers, they're always hunting for the cheap deals.
Yep.
Yes, pat pat, fox warrior, pat pat.
Yeah, I figured I would, Slitherite.
Oh, whoa. Where is it at?
Even at the difficulty I'm playing, I'm still using basic shelters a lot.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm done
that's all you
waiting for
really
this.
need. I don't know what we're talking about that yet. So I assume what I said made sense.
No worries.
You know, there was always something that my parents always got annoyed with, was when I would respond to their conversations, even though they were having them right by me. And they'd be like, we're having a private conversation. I'm like, well, you should be talking about it somewhere else, son. Instead in front of your kid.
There's always that risk.
If I can hear it, it's not private. Congratulations, you have failed your tasking.
I know, right?
This is a private conversation. Yes, you are in the middle of a restaurant. What do you expect?
Something I always like to do is talk about the most, like, not necessarily controversial, but kind of like eyebrow-raising topics in the middle of a restaurant to see how many people actually look my way. Oh yeah, I buried that body last week. How are you doing, Hans?
Joke.
Meant to be evil.
These things are very much not very nice pricing on things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hello there again, Gibby Gab.
Yep, Gab. Yep, Gab, you should join me on Minecraft.
No, when did you start it?
Say again?
When did you start it?
I just did.
Oh.
I just bought the server. I'm booting it up. I'm getting my own copy ready. I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to test it.
Sorry, did
But yeah.
No.
It's the timing. Hello.
Work them on in.
Hope y'all are doing well.
I am. How about you?
Been better, but doing alright here.
Definitely hear that.
Relatively, I'm doing okay.
What does relatively mean to you?
Relatively good is good. That's all I can say.
Yeah, well, I'm alive and existing.
That seems very minimal.
Not injured.
That too seems minimal. Hope you get better.
Yeah.
We're here for you. You are surrounded by friends.
Oh. Keep. Yeah, I think I'll be okay, but yeah,
Okay.
just
You will survive. You will
yeah,
heal. You will proceed along. You have got this.
yeah. It's just figuring out is the hard part, but I know I'll get through it. Even if I don't know how yet. Also, yes, we are taking over. We're all becoming. You're all becoming birds. Only if you sign the consent form, though.
I am burp.
Burp.
Burp, 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 burp.
Keep.
Because owls without feathers are amusing.
I just like covering, like, just wrapping my wings around myself, just become, burp burrito.
Yes.
I decided to open up, American Trucks and That is a job.
Yes, it is.
It is certainly a job of all time. No, it's a triple trailer.
Oh, I kind of want to do truck sim.
Oh,
But-
heck, I'm sorry.
Well, it's
didn't
one
mean
of
to tempt
those
you.
where the effort involved in pulling out the driving wheel is like, do I really want to play it that much?
Yeah,
Welcome.
I get
Welcome
that.
to my world with the flight stick and stuff.
Yeah.
You could just play it without.
I can't go back.
Yeah, they need at least a controller or something. Minimum.
I cannot go back now. I am spoiled forever.
The joy of smooth incremental motion.
Yeah, I could only get part of that on mouse steering. Like, I could get the steering fine, but accelerating and braking is like, do you want to neum or just stop neuming? And there's like no half neum.
No, Fox Warrior. The Zin is not in range to hop in the cockpit. That said, if they ever stop by, they'd be absolutely free to. Don't know how well.
I don't know how I am. I don't know how I am seeing these things, but cool.
Did you pick up something that allowed you to do that?
I must have.
There's two of them. One is the one that if you open up the dangerous glaze, it makes the queen impatient. The other one's the one that when you open up the dangerous glaives, it kills a villager.
Yeah, I saw that one, but I didn't think I grabbed it. Oh, hey, I can deliver something finally. Get the queen off my back.
Just for a little bit longer. Also, I blame you because I'm now playing it.
Mwahaha!
Don't worry. Fox Warrior blames you as they are now hungry for chicken burrito. Mlem.
Keep.
I got a special. I'm playing on a particular special settlement. I actually got a quest to do in it as well. Got to complete this particular game without having any villagers leaving at all.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Mlem.
Ooh, brewery!
Yep. Best ale brewer you can get.
Time.
So what do you think is more noble? Somebody who has never done evil in their lives, or somebody who has done evil but has redeemed themselves?
Circumstantial.
Nope, no, I'm not accepting that.
I would say the one that has never done it before, period.
All right, what's your reasoning?
Because, like, yes, it is noble to redeem yourself, but you still did that in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
That stain, as far as I'm concerned, is always there.
Okay.
It may be, it's
think that's
definitely
fair enough.
diminished, but don't underestimate the people that, go their lives without doing anything wrong.
Mm-hmm. Well, I personally think that it is the one who has committed evil but has redeemed themselves. And I state this because how can one possibly understand the purity and goodness of good without actually understanding the evil as well? That's not to say that this stain is not still a part of them or that their acts are not deserving of, to be looked down upon. But I think in a way, an individual can only truly appreciate the well-being and the stance of being good only after they also understand the evilness of evil.
Kind of like how people don't really understand what they have until it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Along those lines.
Owl follows up on that in the same vein of also experiencing the impact of evil and being able to recognize and acknowledge that there is the option for it, but it is rarely an effective and efficient means of resolving a situation, and consequently can decide without committing the evil by having experienced or witnessed it, and therefore follow through without having committed. So it is still possible, but if I may throw that out there. And I would consider that noble to carry and maintain the option, but not employ it.
Yeah, I certainly would agree that there is validity in that. To understand it, but not to employ it, that could definitely be considered noble.
And I apologize, Fox Warrior. I am tired and I'm not speaking full volume at the moment. I can speak louder, but I am sleepy.
When it comes to the, like, you're right, Sirio. I very much believe in second chances and such. But I still feel very strongly that it's still the person that's not done it at all. Because the question was, who is most noble? It did not stipulate anything as far as understanding evil and such. And there is a difference on that. People can understand evil and just choose not to do it. Fucking hell, we have plenty of examples of evil in this day and age. Just look at most CEOs at this point. Like, it's we can very much understand evil without committing evil.
Can you, though?
I understand that.
Can I truly understand how it is to shoot and kill somebody if all I do it is in a video game?
Understand how it feels and such? No, not truly. But you can still understand the concept of evil. Well, Sirio, I could agree on that front that there is little difference, if any. I still feel it depends. Of course, if they've actually redeemed themselves, then that would be a moot point. It would be the same. But if I'm forced to pick one or the other, it would be the one that's never done it.
Which is perfectly valid. The question itself isn't trying to determine what is right or what is wrong. The question is to determine what is your perspective and reasoning on why something is the way it is. It's an exercise in thought.
I know that right now there is... I didn't look into it in detail, but there were... Because I frankly just didn't want to get angry over it, but I saw enough to get angry, as is. And there's strikes going on somewhere, and the heads of the corporation are literally just sitting there like, we're just going to sit here and wait them out. Eventually, they're going to lose their homes, they're going to lose their apartments, and we're just going to win in the end. We have no need to bow to their wants, what they need. Evil is in context, Lobaron. Evil's always, you know, not everybody that's doing evil believes that they're doing evil. However, there are some things that are just undeniably evil. I don't think you can look at, well, Hitler. Prime example. I don't think anybody can look at what... Okay, yes, there are people that look at him and say, yes, he's a hero, but those people are just wrong. Plain and simple. There are some things that are morally reprehensible. Regardless of how you look at it. Yes, I like I said, a lot of the time, people that do the evil things don't believe they are doing evil. That does not change the fact that yes, the writers do, the winner does write history. And who knows what things that we take for granted nowadays that a winner has written as being good, and if things that turned out differently would be reprehensible. Then again, I mean, what was that, Woe?
Oh, I said many things. Many things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the old philosophy. Are there truly any such concept as evil? Are there truly any such things as a crime without culture, a crime without society, a crime without consciousness? And what I mean by that is, are there certain laws inherent to the very universe itself that if you break them, they are considered evil, even if your society does not necessarily consider it such? Even if you do not consider it such. Is murder a universal law that is considered evil, or is it just merely a human one?
Oh, that one totally falls in perspective there.
That one does come down to a lot of question of what is it.
Well, I mean, ultimately, this is one of those unanswerable kind of philosophies, but that's not the point of it is not to answer it. The point of it is to consider a philosophical approach whereupon you consider whether or not certain concepts, certain ideas are irreprehensible or not. You know, I think we all can agree that murder is bad. None of us really would prefer that. I don't think anyone wants to be murdered.
Very
But
much
is
so.
that evil?
It's inefficient. It is an option, but it's typically not an optimal option. There are very, 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 very rare few circumstances where it is an option.
Mm-hmm. But is it evil?
It's much better to operate by cooperation rather than the ending of life in order to achieve any one given goal.
But then again, I ask, is it evil? Suppose suppose we have one man that stands far above in society, above all others, and it is by his whim that thousands could potentially perish and die based upon a single decision. And we know for a fact that the very nature of this man, we already know the decision he's going to make. He is going to choose to make these thousands of people suffer and die. Would it be evil to eliminate him in order to save the thousands?
Circumstantial.
Ah, but that's not what the philosophy is asking. The philosophy is not asking if it's circumstantial. The philosophy is asking if it's evil.
It is not inherently evil.
Okay. And that's a perfectly justified answer. For others who believe in the universal truths, they would consider it evil regardless of the circumstances. Like, you murdered a man, committing that crime in order to save thousands does not erase the stain of killing him anyway.
I will say that I personally always err towards the like, yes, he can. It is pretty much guaranteed that he was going to do that, kill a bunch of people, but I don't like the idea of punishing somebody before they actually do something.
Which in and of itself is a perfectly fine answer as well. But this is all going under the assumption that we know what's going to happen. Like, 100%, we know that he is going to make the decision to kill the thousands of people. So we can kind of toss that outside of this particular thought experiment. We know he's going to do it. So then the question is still, like, is the act evil? Is the act itself inherently evil? Does it rely upon the circumstances in order to be considered evil? Like, what can we conclude about this concept? For me, I actually subscribe to the concept of the greatest gathering of good. I can't remember the specific name for it, but essentially it is the concept that we want to try to do the best possible thing to the most amount of people as possible. So for me, killing that one man... Say again?
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or of the one.
Exactly. But it goes a little bit beyond that, where I state that killing him is not considered an evil act because simply so many people were able to benefit from it. Like, way more people were able to benefit from it than he, as an individual, was able to find detriment to it. Therefore, the act itself is not considered evil. I'm doing the weighing of the scales sort of philosophy here. That said, suppose that I were to go out and I were to kill an innocent baby, right? The baby has committed no crimes. They had a great potential in order to help a great number of people in their lives, etc., etc., etc. The weighing of the scales would consider my act to be evil simply due to the fact that I've taken so much potential good out of the world.
But arguably also the opposite of also potential evil.
That is true. Now you're getting what that particular philosophical concept is all about.
A lot of assumptions.
It is a lot of assumptions, but ultimately that is what philosophy relies upon. Trying to create laws and rules out of considerations. And in some ways it does so effectively. But in other ways it's also kind of silly where it just simply drafts a set of rules inherent to the universe and it guides itself by those rules.
And it's back to the, is there crime without culture?
Well, culture can be considered a drafting of the rules, but is it the truest set of rules? That would be the next question.
Guys?
What's up?
Yep.
Why does this glade... Why is it turned colors and it has a countdown on it?
Oh, look at the alerts.
Treasure stag appeared nearby.
And a treasure stag.
Oh, I guess the treasure stag ran in there?
Yep.
Oh. Joy.
and that's a countdown for you to go and, you know, if you want to, chase after it.
Oh.
There's no penalty if you don't catch it. So, other than maybe opening up the glade just as you miss it. But some potential really good rewards can come from it.
Alright, let's see. Want a server, use code to multiplayer.
Release the friend? Is there a friend there?
Gotta find out.
I mean, hovering
What I
over it
countdown
doesn't
is-
show it. It doesn't show a friend in there, but yeah.
And where?
In the golden hued glaive there. Actually, it looks like lava, doesn't it?
No, it's
Kind
in
of
me.
does. It's a
It's like
U.
the glade is lava.
Enter the sandstorm. All of the sand.
Well, I'm cutting my way through. I swear if I have to keep chasing after this thing.
I can tell you this much. The chase won't be too long.
Why are planks not getting produced?
They are slowly. They take a while. Which reminds me, I could get my own one starting working up now. There we go.
I only need 2 planks. That supposedly produced them. Why is it not being built?
So the planks will go into the storage in the storage of the building, and then when the building is full, they will haul it out there.
They're going
There's a
into the
button
makeshift
for it
post.
on the second tab. On the second tab, there's a button. There's a chest button, and there's a button you can press there that allows you to automatically haul goods out from the building.
Ah, there we go.
Learning.
Useful when you need that last few items really quickly.
Hey, it's working.
Woo.
What slab?
I think it's working anyway.
I'm glad I got increased speed for my woodcutters.
Definitely helpful. There you go. Your choice, treasure or friend.
Ooh, a legendary cornerstone.
And Advancement made, the
Aw.
Dark Knight. What?
That was disappointing.
Oh, game's up.
Good morning, Gip Gap.
No, I woke up like half an hour ago. I'm just sitting here like half awake, half asleep.
Gip Gap, you should join me.
You can sympathize with that state.
I'll make you an offer, Icon.
What's up?
I might actually top off hearing just a little bit.
Sure.
Because otherwise, I'm probably gonna like wake up after like 2 hours from now, and it's gonna be it's been like 15 hours and it's like right now, and then it's gonna disappear, and everything is gonna disappear, and you have little government agents in suits with black sunglasses come to your house and show you a little weird sphere, and then you're gonna forget everything.
Kind of reminds me of that one guy who's just like, a Neuralike.
But yeah, if I want to play Minecraft.
Yeah, I'd like
Later
you to
today
play
slash
Minecraft,
tomorrow.
but I got the server booted. It's going. That's all that matters right now.
Oh no, one of my people died.
Minecraft?
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've just ran I'm running a dedicated Minecraft server.
Oh, well.
Yes, you're welcome to join if you so wish.
Heck yeah.
I don't care about those resources. We'll send them.
Yeah.
Vanilla?
The server, it's not
Good night,
vanilla. The
Lobaron.
server is going through CurseForge. It's MC Eternal. That is the mod pack that I'm using.
Okie dokie.
Yes, pet verbs. Pet gib. Pet
I
Gabby.
wonder if they're updated since I last played it.
What, the Eternal?
Yeah.
It says here it was last updated in 2022.
Oh, it might not have.
To be fair, a lot of these mod lists here are saying that they were last updated in 2022. So I'm going to actually browse the mod packs, because it could be I don't have the latest version.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, here we go. No, it's still the same. Let me check the other one.
Why are they idle? Do we not have enough tools?
Yeah, it says it was last updated November 20th, 2022. Oh, and apparently I'm dying.
You know, I just realized. I'm playing this on my stream profile and not on my main profile.
Yeah. I'm being dragged away.
Oh no. Take care.
Hi.
Be safe.
Wait, what's going on?
No, I was being dragged away by a monster while I was AFK.
Oh, you must have met the what? It's the Rifter, right?
Potentially, yeah. He wasn't doing any damage, he was just taking me with him.
Oh, I won't spoil it.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to do plenty of damage once we get to wherever he's going.
Casually eats into a volcano.
Well, I failed my quest.
Get yeeted in the volcano.
because I got distracted.
You're welcome. Yeah, if anybody wants to join me, go ahead and just get Curse Forge up. Download MC Eternal. I'll give you the direct server thing. I'll make sure to whitelist you and you're in.
Me doing this while we've been just chilling.
Oh, you've already been at
See
it?
how much time I've got.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just booting up the game now.
I think I've got about
Hello
an
there,
hour.
Hellbound. The timer on the screen is for stream raiders.
Who would like to have the servers direct? Oh, nobody. Okay.
Oh wait, sorry.
I'm just checking on.
my
I have to check on
Me.
Curse Forge before I'm ready to do that. I'll only be on for about an hour though.
Well, that's okay because I'm not going to be having anything consolidated right now. And I asked that nobody goes in and starts punching trees or building houses or anything like that. I want to save it for the stream. I just literally only booted it up just to make sure that there was, not broken.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But you
Fair
are
enough.
welcome to boot in, take a look at the surroundings real quick, and then pop it out. And then tomorrow, when I come home from work, we'll boot it up, and we'll have something more consolidated.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can use it to kind of fine-tune my settings.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and I'll go ahead and I will whitelist you.
So I got my last one was 1.5. So you're running 1.61 then?
Let me check. For the Minecraft version?
For the version for NC Eternal.
I downloaded whatever was the latest one.
So 1.61, okay.
Yeah.
Some of 4 versions behind, which is fine. That's easy enough to fix. I want to see what actually came out before that.
It's been a while since I've been on Minecraft 1.12.
I know, I was looking at that, it's like, that's a really early version. But considering the mods add, a bunch of stuff, I don't think it'll be that bad. Literally, worst comes to worst is I don't like it, I try out a different mod pack. Big whoop.
So what's next one on your list is Dark RPG.
Yep, next one on the list was Dark RPG.
And sometimes you find it, you get a mod pack there that you just don't like. I think it was for my relatives. It was Skyblock.
Oh, they didn't like being restricted?
They didn't really like the waste. Yeah, kind of didn't like being hugely restricted, and the other dimensions in it, because they were just basically there was nothing really there for them. Some want to go out and explore, some want to build stuff. It was alright for the people who wanted to build stuff and do, engineering, but it wasn't fine for anybody who wanted to explore.
Yeah, so that's why I've never touched Skyblock myself, because I like to explore.
Why are you getting me wet, Fox Warrior? Why are you getting me all...
If you want to boot in, let me know if it works for you.
Yeah, it's taking a moment to load because there is a lot.
Yeah, you might need to bump up your memory from CurseForge. That's what I had to do in order to get everything to load in.
Yeah, I just give it a measly 16 gigs.
That should do it.
Yeah, it's like for heavier mod packs, I like to run a lot of memory.
Yeah, I think I ran mine at about 8 gigs, and that did it.
Yeah, realistically, what I'm doing
gigs
is overkill.
is enough.
Yeah.
The server
I think
itself is
mine-
running off 8 gigs. What's up?
I think mine's at 10 point something. I forget. It's a bit over 8.
Oh, that's fine. We had a very interesting spawning spot. It was right by this decrepit old cabin. There was a red portal in the distance. I think it was beckoning towards me. Then I got hit by a naked guy and I was kidnapped.
Whoa!
Oh.
Gotta watch out for those naked guys. They'll kidnap anybody these days.
Ooh. I should probably consider resting a little bit before I do work.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Fishman Cave. It looks abandoned, but what if it's not? A terrible fishy smell comes from within.
Well, I wonder why they call Fishman Cave.
No, you see, they mistaken the sign on it. They call it a fisherman cave. It's actually a fisherman cave.
Oh, and here I was hoping it'd be full of them fish were banned, if you get my meaning.
I think I'm gonna go with the bribe option. What even is this building? And produce barrels, training gear, tea.
It's a building of asking questions. It causes people to ask questions about it.
I see.
Mm-hmm. I see it's already worked very well on you.
Possibly.
Now the final question: what you going to use it for?
Right now, I am just going to rebuild it because that is one of my orders.
Ja.
Oh man, I built up enough fat that I'm really glad I'm not a woman, or people will probably ask me if I'm pregnant.
No! One of my people died.
Yeah,
Again.
it's definitely because of that
Ancient pact, I guess.
that ancient pact. Don't expand too fast then. The queen gets note about when people die.
Oh, good to know.
And when they leave as well.
She just gets annoyed no matter what I do.
Yes,
I
basically.
exist and she is angry.
And that's what the humans are for.
bunch of eggs and meat to collect.
No, not the eggs.
Yes, the eggs.
And you're getting double the amount that you usually get.
Did I crash Minecraft? Uh-oh.
By the way, you got a quest
Oh,
to
no,
hand in.
just...
Yeah.
Auto jump off. 69% sense. Because 70 is what I run, but yeah. What is left menu?
My only issue right now is that I don't have a means of getting coal. And unfortunately, my people use the coal for other things.
Well, you're getting pretty close to victory there.
I also have not come across this loyalty decision event thing.
Oh, you have actually.
When?
They're marked with a crown.
Oh. So I need to send this to the Citadel.
Yes, yeah. And it also gives you rep there too as well. There's multiple routes of victory.
I'll wait for this to finish.
Yeah, the queen dislikes all this egg hoarding.
Well, fuck her.
Were you able to get in, Avalios?
Yeah, I am in.
Perfect. It works.
Alright, I am booting it up. I'll ask for the details when it's actually in.
Okay.
As in
I'll need your Minecraft name so I can whitelist you.
same as my stream name without spaces.
I am unfortunately at 1 o'clock me. Could you spell it?
I'm gonna spell my name on.
No, just like type it.
I'll type you in private.
That is perfectly fine. And speaking of which, Kitsune, I think you and I were talking about potentially doing some co-op streaming.
It's a possibility, yeah.
Maybe this could be something we could co-op stream on.
Oh no.
I will have to see about that though. I've got a bit of a schedule, so.
Oh my. Too busy for the Rygon, I see.
Nah, just kind of balancing up, doing stuff with my relatives and a few other friends as well. So I kind of designate a few days where I'm actually doing stuff, hanging out with them, so I keep up with them.
Invite them onto the stream. Simple.
For example,
easy fix.
For example,
Fox Warrior, I don't think Rygon's got my chat up.
Nope.
Sorry, just a side note. I immediately got stuck in quicksand.
Yes.
Yep, I am just thinking.
There you go. There's the server.
I'm no longer.
Thank you very much. How long have I got for it to boot it up? Like halfway through, I think. A little under halfway through.
Wait, can I even get out of this?
Okay, I need to change my memory again because it's reset itself. Down to 4 gig.
Yeah, I can't get out of this. Ah.
Oh shit. Rip Avalio's first death.
Oh no, it's not even a death. I'm just stuck here. I can't even
No.
die.
Eventually,
You should be able to
something will
jump
find
or
you
what?
and eat you.
But I don't want to be an Avali Nuggy. I want to be an Avali Burb.
So there's 2 ways to escape it, I think. One is you break your way out.
I can't do that.
Because it's in the spawn.
Yeah.
Oh no. So I guess someone has to fill it in. Or try to.
Wait.
Again, possibly spawn problem.
How'd you get stuck in fucking quicksand this early?
I just started walking around and there's just a house with it, and like I was like, ooh, there's like a quicksand flow that I want to just check out. Oh, wait, okay, I figured it out. Turns out I can maybe glitch my way on top of an oak fence for some reason. There we go.
There you go.
Hooray!
Wow. I was, just how do I get out of this? I'm trying to think. What vanilla things will get me out of this? Not what modded things would do it. And so apparently, you can sit on like a fence post or something.
I
Or climb on
completed
it, I
the
guess.
gifts for the queen. $20 packs of crops and 15 packs of building materials.
Hey, look, lava! What a awesome and warm bath. Ow, that hurt. Alright, I will have that ready for next time.
Sounds good. I'm glad you were able to escape.
Okay, mine failed to start up.
Don't worry, I immediately ran into a pool of lava. It's fine. I am the reason there are safety labels on products that obviously should not be consumed. I'm not actually, but it's, games. I'm the reason why that's the case in games. No, I'm not cooked a volley, okay? I did not cook myself.
We can fix that.
No, I don't want to be cooked. It's too hot for me.
Cool. Production of flour. Oh no, we're gonna go with the tavern. We already have something that produces flour well enough.
Fair enough. 2-star recipes, nothing to sneer at.
Yeah.
I decided just for the fun of it to make a world, and a villager is just immediately suffocating. I don't even know where, like... I want to know if you drop anything. Heck. Does sprint just not exist?
Does sprint not exist?
Oh, I booted up a world and I just can't sprint.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, were you able to get? Oh no, wait, you're revising it. Never mind.
Ah, lizards like working in the bakery. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, some free ale. Sure.
Okay, let's try this again.
Now that we got a huge delivery of coats, we'll be able to fulfill our villagers' need for clothing soon. Hopefully. Move that over there. Why would I want to do that, Fox Warrior? That doesn't sound particularly sound like a great idea to me. Oh, I guess I never did rebuild either of these. Okay. I thought I told them to be rebuilt, but that would explain why I never actually got anything on those.
I'm glad I spawned in a village so I can grab their convenient cobblestone from their houses. What's that? You don't have a home? But I need cobblestone. Yoink.
Say he's begging for it.
I'm joking. I'll get stone. I'm not actually that mean.
Yeah, no.
Ah! Ah! Piranhas! Ah! Oh my god, that's... Ah. I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. Or whenever you get it ready. Oh my
Sounds
goodness.
good. There's a lot of surprises in it, so yeah, don't go spoiling yourself too much.
Yeah, no. I think if that's enough to get just catch me completely off guard, I'm gonna save the rest for tomorrow. I keep saying tomorrow. Sorry, when you get it up. I don't know if it's I don't know when it is, but
It'll be later today after I get home from work.
oh, okay, fair enough.
If I even decide to go to work, I could just take a day off. I could.
Probably not the best idea.
Why is that?
Generally, it's not good to just randomly take time off work.
I'm sick.
Okay.
I'd have to agree. As much as I do want to play a bit of it ASAP, don't want people to get in trouble.
Yeah.
No, no, don't worry. I'm not going to take the time off work. The only reason I do that at this point is just so I can have the time to get paperwork done. That's it.
Fair enough.
Speaking of which, I need to get more water. So I'm going to probably sleep for a couple hours, wake up, do paperwork, and then I'll be good. Maybe RB.
Okay.
Oh, hey, we're gonna win this from people being satisfied with stuff. Cool.
Yep.
Oh, I probably should have grabbed the lizard or the beaver house instead of the lizard house, because the beavers are the ones that aren't so happy at the moment. Oh well.
Probably, but you're so close to victory. Doesn't really matter.
Okay, I'm back.
Wait, what do you mean I made the Canadian mad? How? What'd I do? Ooh. I had a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, this is sort of a game where, as you level up, more options become available to utilize in your future settlements.
I got a lump.
Lump.
Place that there, maybe Winnie might appear.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah, we never know.
Row.
We'll go with this one. More embarkation points seems useful.
Objection!
Alright. Well, this is where we're gonna go ahead and call it for the evening. We'll run Stream Raiders. I'll run it while I'm offline. But thank you everybody for joining us today for the stream. Both Ascent to Ascend as well as Against the Storm here. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. There on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around, as well as going and checking out my friends that also stream and join me here. Which for all of those, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see their links down in the description below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube. But for now, thank you for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye.